Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we're going to learn how to use the rectangular pattern tool. So rather than create each feature here, seen here individually, one at a time, we can use the rectangular pattern tool to make all of them with just a few clicks. Let's go ahead and get started. Come on up here and let's start a new design. So the first thing you want to do is let's go ahead and create a sketch on our XY plane here. We're going to come on over here and we're going to create a rectangle, a center rectangle. So start at our origin here and drag it out. And we want it to be, I'm going to type in 4 where it's highlighted blue, hit the tab button, and 6. So I have 4 by 6 inch square, hit enter. And let's go ahead now and finish our sketch. And we are going to extrude this guy 0.5 inches. Let's go ahead and hit OK. Now let's go ahead and create a sketch on the surface of our rectangle here. And we're going to come on up here and make a little circle here down in the bottom left corner. And I'm going to drag it out with a diameter of 0.3 inches. And I'm going to dimension this circle, and I want it to be with location dimensions. I want it to be 0.5 from that edge, and we want it to be 0.5 inches from the other edge. Okay, and that's it. Let's go ahead and finish our sketch. Now let's go ahead and extrude our sketch, our little circle here, and click on it, and we're going to extrude it a distance of 0.25 inches and hit OK. All right, so now let's go ahead and make a pattern of this little feature here we just made, a rectangular pattern of it. So there's two ways to do that. You can come on up here to rectangular pattern, or you can click here to create and come on down to pattern and over here to pattern. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is you want to make sure that says features, because this is the feature we want to replicate here with our rectangular pattern. Okay, in our direction, we're just going to go ahead now and click there on that edge. In our quantity, we want 4 of them. I'm going to change this now to spacing. In other words, what's the distance we want between each of them? And I want them to be 1 inch spaced apart. And you see how it made 4 of them 1 inch spaced apart here. Okay. And now let's go ahead and change our direction here. And we want 6 of them this time. And we want them, same thing, 1 inch spaced out. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and hit OK. And there you've made a nice, pretty cool rectangular pattern here. All right, so now I'm actually going to delete this guy, and I'm going to show you another way to do this real quick. So I'm going to go to rectangular pattern, features, click on that guy. Direction, we'll just click there, and we'll click on that edge. And instead of spacing, we're going to try extent. And I'm going to show you what this is going to do is we're going to make 4 of them again. And this will, instead of spacing them, this will just tell you the overall distance. So that's 3 inches. So we typed in 3 inches here. This is 3 inches from here to here, okay? And now let's do the same thing on the other side. Let's click there. This time we want 5 inches, and we want 6 of them. And now go ahead and hit OK. And you can basically, it achieves the same result, but you're using the extent method versus the spacing method. All right, now that's it. Let's go ahead and, as we always do, let's give it a material. And we're going to make this aluminum 6061. Metal. There's a lot of different types of aluminum. Some are like, different properties of aluminum and stuff. So we're gonna do aluminum 6061 because that's what we use mostly in our class when we start machining parts. Okay. And as always, come on over here, right click on document settings. And now that you've assigned it a material, you'll get all these, go to properties. Okay, you should get all these great physical properties about your part. All right. That'll do it for learning how to use the rectangular pattern. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.